Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Don't forget, as ever, when you join us, please do subscribe to Season AY on YouTube. How do you do that? Go ahead. Subscribe to Season AY on YouTube. Hit the bell button and, of course, give us the thumbs up. Help us reach more people. We truly appreciate your support. Thank you very much. We are getting a lot of information this afternoon. The federal government of Nigeria, they've revealed identities of individuals and BDCs, other subjects funding terrorism. We're going to read through this. This is by Guardian, as you see on the screen, courtesy of Guardian newspapers. And here's the name of here's the first one. Tukur Mamu is one of the 15 individuals suspected of funding terrorism in Nigeria. So let's read through. Nigerian government has identified 15 entities, including 9 individuals and 6 bureau de change operators. So the bureau de change is also doubling up as a place, as a covert cover for funding terrorism. Wow, interesting. Bureau de change operators and companies suspected to be involved in funding terrorism in the country. The Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, in an email to Punch, disclosed information about the suspects in a report titled Identification of Persons and Organizations as of March 18, 2024, after the Nigerian Sanctions Committee convened. The Nigerian Sanctions Committee, after the meeting, revealed the names of certain individuals and entities to be sanctioned due to their ties to the financing of terrorism. Notable mentions include Tukur Mamu, who has been accused of financing the Islamic State's West African province, ISWAP terrorists, and other linked terrorist groups, such as Boko Haram, Ansarul Muslimina, Fi Bila Sudan. The Honorary Attorney General of the Federation, with approval of the President, has thereupon designated the following individuals and entities to be listed on the Nigerian sanctions list. The document read: Mamu is a publisher from Kaduna State who is currently undergoing trial by Nigerian government on suspicions of funding terrorists who are alleged to have been involved in the 2022 attack on Abuja-Kaduna train. Interesting. According to the document released by NFIU, Mamu participated in the financing of terrorism by receiving and delivering ransom payments over the sum of $200,000 US in support of ISWAP terrorists for the release of hostages of the Abuja-Kaduna train attack. One of the individuals is the suspected attacker of the St. Francis Catholic Church, Ondo State, on June 5, 2022, and the Kuje Correctional Center, Abuja, on July 5, 2022. You remember the Ondo State where people, over 100, I think, were killed, if I remember, I think. Another individual is a member of the terrorist group Ansarul Muslimina Fi Sudan, which is associated with Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb. The suspect was trained and served under Mukhtar Belmokhtar, aka One Night Out, led Al-Murabatun Katibat of Akim in Algeria and Mali. The NFIU added that the individual specializes in designing terrorist clandestine communication code and is also an expert, also an improvised explosive device IED expert. The subject, according to NFIU, was also a gatekeeper to Ansaru leader Mohammed Usman, aka Khalid al-Bamawi, as well as the courier and travel general guide to Akim Katibat of the desert of Algeria and Mali. He is also said to be one of the carpentry, while document indicated that the subject fled Kuje Correctional Center on July 5, 2022 and is currently at large. Okay, so that's what we are hearing. And I think I might have a little bit more information One second, let me just check that. Yeah, here's a further update on the list of names. Tukur Mamu, Yusuf Ghazali, Mohammed Sani, Abubakar Muhammad, Salamuddin Hassan, Adamu Ishak, Hassan Oiza Isa, Abdul Karim Musa, Umar Abdullahi. The 6 BDCs and companies are West and East Africa General Trading Company Limited, Setting Bureau de Change Limited, Side General Enterprises, Desert Exchange Ventures Limited, Eagle Square General Trading Company Limited, Alpha Exchange BDC. These are the names of the people as well as companies that the national, I believe it's called, if I can recall, one second. These are the names released by the Nigerian Sanctions Committee that convened very, very recently. So these are information that is worth sharing. Yes, the government is taking steps to address the concerns in terms of security, but it is still left to our governors to explain where the security votes have gone. And we'll be doing more programs about that in due course. Maybe you might see it in the coming program immediately after this one. But it is a good step. It's a step in the right direction that the government names the names of people. Tukur Mamu, Yusuf Ghazali, Mohammed Sani, Abubakar Muhammad, Salahuddin Hassan, Adamu Ishak, Hassana Oiza Isa, Abdul Karim Musa, Umar Abdullahi, and of course then the 6 companies which you see on the screen. Let me just try and make that a bit more. Yeah, there you go. So you got the 6 companies there. West and East Africa General Trading Company Limited, Settings Bureau de Change Limited, Side General Enterprises, Desert Exchange Ventures Limited, Eagle Square General Trading Company Limited, Alpha Exchange BDC. So they've been using the Bureau de Exchange as cover for carrying out the acts of terrorism, funding it. Quite shocking. And it's a good step that the government releases this information. The next thing is these people should all be in custody, and the government must do everything to make sure they are held to account. And of course, the companies must be made to. They have to ensure that they cease to exist, and all forms of funds that they currently have hold of are taken back, because it's obviously they have evidence that there's they're involved in terrorism. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, you're of course watching Citizen AI, the platform where we speak truth to power. Sorry, let me just make sure I check that correct. So that's the information there. But I wanted to just bring that to you. Please do share this broadcast. Oh, beg your pardon, that's not quite the case. I was doing something and I forgot to switch the thing off. It's not a replay. This is actually a live broadcast, but sometimes when you're making changes you don't realize that I did a program earlier on that involved replay. So this is not a replay, this is a real live thing now that we're doing. One sec. Yeah, so just in closing, please do subscribe to Citizen AI on YouTube. Help us grow the platform. We have to commend the actions of the government in taking steps to make sure they name the people that are being involved in, funding terrorism, and companies that are involved also. It's a good step in the right direction. We need to see more action from the government in that front, and also ensuring that the government puts makes the state governors accountable for the state security votes. And we are of course calling on the state governors to use the security vote funds where it is intended, which is to provide safety and security to the citizens that they're meant to be serving, because they are servants to the citizens. We, the people, are the sovereigns. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, has all its powers and authority. So thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Citizen AI, the platform where we speak truth to power. About later on, please do share this broadcast. Share, hit like, and of course, subscribe to Citizen AI on YouTube. Thank you, and bye for now.